First, work out where you wish to affix your wall plate, ensuring that it is positioned so that the area directly in front of it is flat, level, and able to support the structure. Also, check that the longer side of the wall plate is at the top. Important. The distance from ground level to the top edge of the wall plate must match the height of your post tops above ground level. Bear this in mind if you are shortening the posts or sinking them in. Attach the main beam using suitable fixings for the wall construction. Measure 400 mm from each end and use 5 fixings distributed evenly and centrally across the main beam to secure it to the wall, ensuring it is horizontal with a laser or spirit level. Lay out the base components adjacent to the wall where your wall plate is mounted. As shown, the base front assembly should be furthest from the wall and oriented. The 5 joists should be roughly aligned to the mockings on the 2 base frame sides. Attach the base frame sides to the base front assembly using 2 longer screws in the pre-drilled holes, ensuring that the ends are flush and everything is square. Repeat for the other side frame. Line up the end of each joist end with the mockings on the side frames, making sure the top faces are also flush before screwing into place with 2 longer screws. With the base assembly complete, slide it into place against the wall. To ensure it is central on the main beam, mark the center of the wall plate and the base frame and drop a plumb line from the wall plate. Adjust the base position until the line and center mark coincide. Hold the post upright in the pocket at the front corner of the base frame. Make sure that the notch at the top of the post is correctly oriented so that it is parallel to the wall plate, and secure it with the 70 mm coach screw. Repeat this step for the other post. With the help of an assistant, slot the remaining main beam into the top of the posts, using the mockings on the runner to align it centrally across the structure correctly, and secure it with the provided longer screws. Now place the outer rafters so that the inner face is butted against the post at the front and the rear rests on the main wall beam, aligned with the corresponding mockings. Fix the first rafter into place with a 120 mm coach screw down through the top face on both ends. Add the remaining rafters on the main beam and use the supplied spacer to position them at the correct distance. Align both rafter ends before securing them with the 120 mm coach screws. Position the short braces as shown so that each end is flush with the inner face of the post and the main beam underside. Make sure it is centrally aligned before securing in place with a shorter screw at both ends. Now add a longer brace to secure the rafter in place. Make sure that brace is aligned with the top of the rafter and the bottom of the brace is central and flush with the upright. Secure braces in place with shorter screws at the top and longer screw at the bottom. Place the correct decking edge section so it locates around the post as shown, with the decking running front to back and the outside edge flush with the frame edge before securing it in place with 2 longer screws. Align the rear facing end of the same section in place, again aligning its outer edge with the frame section before securing it with 2 shorter screws. Work your way down the edge section, keeping it flush with the frame and using the joists as a guide. Affix in place with 2 shorter screws at every joist. Repeat this step for the other decking edge section. Take one of the decking sections and place it centrally across the joists as shown. Place the side decking board and front decking board in place. Important, sideboards will be marked with a black pen. Ensure that panels are flush with the upper surface of the decking edge section fitted previously and with each other at the outer corner before securing with shorter screws as shown. Using the decking section that you placed centrally earlier as a height guide, fix the center of the front decking board in place, flush with the top surface of the decking using a shorter screw, and add intermediate screws through the front decking board into the frame. Now lay the decking sections onto the frame, butting the edges of the decking up against the inner face of the front decking board section. If the spacing is irregular, Adjust as necessary by eye so that the sections are evenly spaced. Fix the decking sections into place, using the frame joists as a guide for the screw spacing, with 2 screws at the edges and at each joist intersection. Important tip: if you encounter a decking section that is bowed, simply bend it whilst screwing it into the frame to remedy this. Your pergola kit is now finished. We hope that you found your product quick and easy to assemble, but if not, and you require further assistance or have any questions, you can contact us via 01945410950.